Make sure y'all can hear. Yep. Oh, man. Well, I'm gonna wait until everybody gets in here. I need to fix my freaking thing. What's going on? Let's see. Don't mind me, I'm just fixing my thumbnail. I didn't put one on here. But when people start to get in here, we're gonna play this game. And it's interactive, so y'all can type in the chat what y'all think it is, and it'll actually answer it if you get it right. What is that noise? Whoa, what's up, Blaine? Wait, did I say Blaine? Blaine? I didn't catch the name. Hang on. Hang on. Let me go back to Stream Elements. Pretty sure it said Blaine. Activity feed. Yeah, Blaine. Thank you, man. I appreciate the support, brother. Where's my chat at? There we go. What's going on, Rough Fan? Waverly, hello. Oh, man. Happens all the time. Been watching videos for a while now. What's that? What, my thumbnails? My thumbnails are horrible. I'm just gonna do the basic. Y'all can watch while I do this real quick. But yeah, I'm about to be done. As soon as everybody gets, or some more people get in here, we're gonna play this goofy game. For some reason, I find it interesting. It's like if you ever played, what's it called? Pictionary. You play Pictionary, and you guess. Well, you just type in the. There's like 8 different screens, and it's automatically drawn, and you try and guess what it is, and whoever gets the most ones right wins. And all you have to do is type in chat, and it actually works. Where is my blue screen? My iconic blue background. There we go. And then we're going to do this right here. YouTube Live PNG. This one looks good. Sure. PNG file. Add. That is not a PNG file, but what we can do is this. Yep, that's good. Good enough for me. Alright, back to this. Let me pull up my chat now. Bobby, what's up, man? Jeff, what's going on? Joseph, what is this? That was just me making I forgot to put a thumbnail up on my videos. But this right here is called Gartic. So what we're gonna do is it's like playing Pictionary. Oh, I'm moving from Macon, Georgia to South Carolina. That's a big jump, man. Hey Dave. The last I heard, I've got to do my research. I actually saved a post on Facebook where the UTU has released the let me see if I can find it. Where the heck is saved post at? Where the heck would that be? See more. Saved. Okay, here we go. All right. Here's a post right here. I know it's gonna be hard for y'all to read, but it says many of our members are asking where we are with contract negotiations. The graphic shows where we are in the process. We encourage everyone to look at our Section 6 notice by both us and the carriers. He says, which one has your back, question mark. We are doing all we can, but it takes two to strike a deal. And while the carriers have made an offer, it is nothing even close to what we would find worthy to present to our valued members. So I'm going to go over this and make a video on these two things, but I haven't looked at it yet. But right now it says we are here. Mediated negotiations. We know where it's going to go now. It's going to go to mediated negotiations reach, whatever the heck that means. It says if an agreement is not reached and the NMB determines that the parties have reached, how do you pronounce that word? I don't want to sound stupid, but I'm going to anyways.
Impasse.
Impasse, really? Okay. So reach the impasse. Let's see. Board may make a abbreviation, which we all know which means that the parties have a chance to send the remaining open issues to special panel. That'll be made. That'll make a binding. I cannot read that determination on the final settlement. Um, not arbitration, arbitration. Jeez Louise. Yeah, that's where it's going next. We know it's not going to go to agreement, so it's going to go arbitration for sure. That's where we sit, though. But I gotta go over these. I'm gonna go over these two and study sometime at work probably and see how bad off they really are, and then we'll go from there. Um, that's where we sit right now, unfortunately. Yeah, Joseph, you're right. Um, yeah, 3 years out of contract's nuts. And I was talking to a guy who used to work in the same yard as me. No, Blaine, they're done by terminal, so it's all based on workload. Um, so like for instance, when I was in Sheffield and I transferred down to Birmingham, we had like 50 something people furloughed. Meanwhile, Sheffield was wide open. They didn't start their furloughs for like another 6 months. So it's all terminal based. Um, but yeah, it's all based on seniority within that terminal. Because if you're working for NS at least, yeah, you said NS for Greenville. So yeah, so NS is, we don't have system wide seniority. Or I should say they don't have system wide seniority. So it's all based on your terminal. 25 years. Man, that's a long time. So you got 5 more, Joseph, and you're getting out? Oh, nice. Detroit down to Toledo. Yeah, it's almost Dave like they're gonna push it back as far as it possibly can. Oh, okay, 9 more years. Nice. What's going on, Colby? You taking notes? So you, is that what that means? Okay. Yeah, that's good. I wouldn't be surprised if they open the hump back up, but it really all depends. It just depends on these customers and trying to get things right. Yeah, yeah. I was talking with a guy, Dave, earlier today at work. He used to work in the rail industry also. He was a conductor for CSX and NS, but he said that the railroads still think this is 1970 and that everybody wants to join the railroad because of its pay. And he was like, the railroads can't compete. They haven't no contract and they haven't gave us a significant raise in a long time. I really believe the class ones are probably how should I say this? I really believe the class ones are going to argue at the next STB hearings that they've tried to hire people with these higher on bonuses and stuff like that, and they can't get nobody. And then they're going to say we have to go to a one man crew. I think that's going to be their next argument. I hope I'm wrong, but I think that's where it might be going. Oh no, it's highball investments. I hear you. Hey, scared money don't make money, Joseph. Huh? What is my brother's? I guess you could say classification. Oh, is he working in class? He works in the class yard or the hump. Yeah, that's right, Donald. That's it. How the class one is dealing with the whole legal hearings? What's the update? Um, so they came out with their little plan to get us out of the supply chain crisis, and I haven't looked at it. I need to look at it, make a video on it, but I just know it's a fuck of crap, and it irritates me whenever I read stuff like that because like I said before, I wish that the STB would have made the customers report their numbers to the STB and not the class ones report their numbers because we know the class ones are going to skew their numbers. They're going to make it appear as if they're you know on the rise of getting things settled, but I think they're going to go up like this, and then it's going to flatline, and their argument's going to be, oh, we can't hire nobody. What's the money like? Call he works for CSX, don't he? Well, yeah, if he's going to Nashville, work for CSX, yeah, he probably makes I don't know, he probably makes between $5,000 to $7,000 a month. I bet. Yeah, whatever happened to safety, Dave? I remember when they went to when NS whenever they implemented their clean sheet PSR crap, safety went from first to third. Oh yeah, Joseph. Yeah, I remember Trainmaster doing that when I was still there, 2017, 18. They would say to show the customer switched on the RIT device, even though it wasn't switched. But I mean, I'm sure that Oberman and Premise they know they're not stupid. They know they're gonna skew their numbers. John, I would get back on there, withdraw your application, and immediately apply again. Um, Depending on where you applied at, if it's a busy yard, they should have already looked at it. Yeah, that's right, Blaine. Yep, they laid off. What did Oberman say? like 20-something% of their workforce in 2019, and then 2020 with Vidco hit, they laid off another like 15 or maybe like another 7 or I think it was 7 or 8%. Danville, Kentucky. I thought that was a pretty busy terminal, cause that isn't that going from Chattanooga up to you guys? Not like applying with Nucor, no. Well, I don't know. Nucor sucks too. You apply with Nucor and they hire you, then they put you in a freaking job pool, and you never know when you're gonna get hired. NS is very shady. Yeah, all class ones are very shady. Like a big secret. They don't want anybody on the T&E side or anybody on the ground for that matter to know. Yeah, John. If it was me, man, I would get on your NS web on your account on your NS, and I mean it's kind of risky. You know, you're gonna withdraw your application and immediately send it back in. But something ain't right. If they're hiring there, then they should already reviewed your application and either giving you an offer. Yeah. So in other words, they should be hiring people for Daneville. Hey, Horn Show. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, brother. So your videos are amazing. Make railroad make much more sense. So I'm going to be applying for the road next year. I hope to be working for a commuter railroad. Nice. So you're going to be shooting for maybe Amtrak or something like that? That's awesome. Thank you for the $20, man. Appreciate that. Colby, what do you say? What's class one and up and so forth? Class ones are all your big ones, like your brother works for CSX, NS, BNSF, UP. What's going on, Emilio? Um, who have we got? CN, CP, KCS. That's your big dogs. And you got your class twos, threes, short lines. You know, stuff where you can go work and then go home every day. Pays a lot less, but quality of life's a lot better. Mike, what's up, man? Just got week 3 NS training today. We covered the crew call program and scheduling, and that was so complicated. Yeah, yeah, it does get easier with time, Mike. Crew call is a crew call and mainframe is a serious learning curve. What's going on, Vincent? New to the channel. I'm in school in McDonough, Georgia, and heading to Sheffield. Any porters? Well, I can give you any porters you want, Vincent. That's where I hired out of. I can tell you all about the yard. If you want me to, I can pull up the maps real quick. Uh, Doing good, Emilio, man. Good to hear. Are you working? You at home? Off days, hopefully? SEPTA. Why have I never heard of SEPTA before? Where's that at? SEPTA. Where is SEPTA located? Is that over? That looks like it. Is that in like? Is that in Europe? Probably not. It's probably in the States, but I don't have a clue. SEPTA. No, it says Pennsylvania. Wow, I'm lost. Okay, I got you. Yeah, Southeastern Pennsylvania Transportation Authority. Okay, that's where I got you. Okay. They have 13 branches, more than 150 active stations in Philadelphia. Holy crap. Founded in 1983. You just taught me something new. Horn Show. Yep, taught me something new. Crappy day today. Copied about 20 track authorities. And 4 in UP with no PTC. Hey, no PTC is good though. It takes the pressure off your shoulders about being enforced. Now, call class. Watco's like a class. I think Watco might be a class 3. Maybe not. Maybe it's class 2. I'm not sure actually. That's just what Horn Show. That's what it says on Google. On Google, I don't know if that's right or not. It says right here. Founded in 1983. Actually, it says it's from the website, so it may be true. I'm not sure. I said I take that with a grain of salt. It is the internet. What's going on, Giovanni? How are you, man? Yeah, Watco's a good company to work for. I think they're a class two actually because they're pretty big. No, Jeff, I don't load rail cars yet. If I'm still there within the next year or so, I probably will. Right now, I just load 18 wheeler trailers, flatbeds. John, yeah, you can. Well, I take that back. You can, but I would be careful about where you post it because these companies do watch your social media. But I mean, I used to post stuff all the time. So when you work for NS, were there any guys from the restaurant business? Oh yeah, man, we had kids come in that used to work at wherever, all over the place, Walmart, your typical high school job. So don't let that discourage you. I'll definitely apply. Have you heard of the Silver Liner? No, I have not. Is that some kind of crazy heritage unit or something like that? I'm about to Google that too. Oh, I see. That's the actual train itself. It is electric, isn't it? That's sharp. I've never seen one of those at all. Mainly because I stay down here in the south. I don't travel. All I do is work and fish. It looks like it's electric. I think it is. Yeah, it's got to be. SEPTA trains. No, okay. Yeah, I see them now. I got them put up on Google. Yeah, Kobe. I talked to Robert. And he said that it's gonna happen. Yeah, Andrew. I can. I have my radio here. I have a short line that runs right next to me. I'm curious if I could ever catch him on radio one night. Listen to him switching this little. I think there's like a little small one or two track set out tracks up here. Anything more from NS? Nah, Mahi. I did my background check and my medical stuff, so I'm just waiting on them. What is dark, Amelia? Is it 1-7? No, not 171. Gosh dang it, what is it? Maybe it is 171. 171 is dark. That's track authorities. What's the other one? I used to have a picture I made for school. 171 is? Yeah, okay. I can't remember the other one. It's 171, 271, and something else. Man, it's been a long time. One of the days I had to leave Friday, Colby. No, I had to go to the doctor Friday. No, all NS stuff's online. You don't ever have to go anywhere. 261, that's it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Isn't 261 signal indication, right? And then gosh, man, it's been so long since I've done that. No, I think Mike had nailed it. 271 isn't dark, but you still need track authorities. 261 signal indication, 171's dark. Is that right? Man, I really need to brush up on my rules. Holy crap. Oh, we talking about Robert? No, Robert told me that. Uh, gosh, probably a month ago. What's going on, Jermaine? Ah, okay, yeah, I got you. Do the rail detectors go off often? Not really. I mean, every now and then I had some that had dragging equipment. Um, it was either dragging or most of actually all of them were dragging equipment. But the only time the times I had to walk my train is whenever the EOT would unlink or the EOT would shoot the train or lining themselves into a siding. Thank you, Jermaine. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, Micah. So that's what it was pretty wild. Whenever I worked in Sheffield, everything was 171 or two. Maybe it was 271. No, it was 171. It was dark. So everywhere you went was traffic authorities. And I got to Birmingham. When I got down here to Birmingham, it was 261, and it was all single indication. So you're leaving the yard. Uh, I just toned up dispatcher, holler to say, "Hey, we're ready to depart." And she said, "All right, proceed at single indication." And then that was pretty much it for us going down to Meridian. Now for Emilio is different because I think you go from single indication leaving Birmingham, but you gotta get track authority when you turn and hit the 3B down there before you get to Bessemer or wherever it breaks off Cleara. What does shooting a train mean? Shooting a train into emergency, Randall. 30 if EOT is out. What's the deal with PSR? Is it going away? Don't understand what they're doing with it. Horn Show PSR. I doubt PSR ever go away. Uh, all PSR. Well, I'm sure you know what PSR is, but it's just a way to keep their operating ratios, really high and to impress shareholders, but at the cost of people on the ground, track maintenance, signal maintainers, carman, brakeman, all of them. Or not brakeman, but carman and diesel shop, all those guys. But uh, I don't see it ever going away, but because I mean that has their pros. I mean we can be honest here. It has very few pros, but it has way more cons. So I don't get it. It's just it's just a really bad plan. I guess I should say it this way: the pros doesn't outweigh the cons. The pros of it is from an efficiency standpoint, you can plan your trains, right? So that's good. But when you get to doubling and tripling your trains and making these trains 12, 15, 16, 17,000 feet long with 3 DPUs, and not to mention they always build them like crap, so you got super like trailing tonnage, and you're trying to tell putting all this pressure on the engineer and the conductor, keep it on the rails, keep it together. It's just they can't go in sidings, and they can only go at certain amounts of speed because the train's so heavy, and they give them like the minimum amount of HPT, and it's bad. How does single maintainer CSX? Hey, single maintainer's got it. That's it. That's the job you want, Jermaine. That's a good one. Yeah, putting the brakes in emergency, shooting. Yeah, railroad jargon. That's right. So I watched a video. What's this guy's video called? Oh man, Distant Signal. Is that his channel? Do y'all know of him? It's a pretty big channel. Yeah, Random it can. They can shoot on their own for sure. Hey Reeve, best type of boot for conductor jobs. So you have your pros and your cons. I mean, I ain't gonna say that. You don't have pros and cons. You have your Red Wings and your Ariat fans. I'm an Ariat fan, both, but I also have Red Wings in my car right now. I have a video on the boots on here somewhere. Let me find it. I'll link it to you. You can watch it whenever later if you want to. Which boot should I get? And this is just me showing you the. I think I still have them. They're in the garage. I mean, yeah, they're in the garage right now. This is a video from a long time ago. This was from August 28th of 2021, almost a year ago. That's wild. But I bought these Ariats and I've walked hundreds and hundreds of miles. And yeah, I would say Ariats or Red Wings, whichever one you want to go with. I saw where Distant Signal made a video called "Breaking Down Railroad Jargon." I only listened to a part of it. I heard a guy copying Track Authority. It sounded like for CSX. Dun dun dun. Scott, I'm not gonna lie. You scared me for a second. I had a train master in Birmingham named Scott Yancey, or Scotty Yancey, I believe his name. Mm, 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 mm. NARS, yeah. Um, in NARS, that academy or whatever it is. I was thinking of something else there for a second. I was thinking of DARS, which is what they call it on the railroad. Drug Alcohol Rehabilitation, something school or something like that. Dun, 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 dun. I just need to come up with my own training before training, I guess you could say. If you're gonna be a real fan, Florida is a place to do it. Oh, nice. That's good, Andrew. Yeah, that's good to hear. Good to hear. You got the engineers that are really salty, and you have the engineers that are really, and the conductors that are really cool. I would like to say that I was one of the cool conductors because but I never actually uh got off the train because it was always moving. But I used to always wave. We always saw kids, definitely in Huntsville. We're gonna see if this works. I don't know if it's going to or not. Uh, nice. That's cool, Hornchill. Oh yeah, that's cool. Did he give you the old nasty water, Andrew? The little bitty small water bottles that says purified drink or purified water on it? Don't drink that water. It tastes horrible. We used to have a joke saying that the railroad put something in the water to make everybody stupid. I don't know how this starts, so we're just gonna click start. So you're supposed to guess what you see. Like whenever you see a picture, like that right there looks like a bear. I'm gonna see if it works. Oops. Nope, that's not a bear. Is that a boat? Bird? What's this music? Hey, look at that. It actually works. I was just saying if it works. It actually does work. I can't believe that works. That's wild. Anybody can type anything in here. That's pretty interesting. What the hell is that? Is that a clam? that, that lips? What is that? Is that a sea lion? Fruit bowl. That's like a snake, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Justin, they do hair follicles. Well, they did. I know some people had oh, is it over? No, we won't do this. Go away. Okay, we're gonna try this again. We'll try this again. Here we go. That looks like a bomb. Oh, bitch, John. Yeah, I think they look back 90 days, Justin. Water fountain. That should be all you, Emilio. Drinking fountain. Oh, okay. What is that? That was like a girl laying down with a nose ring. Is that Belle? It's like a wedding. Oh, I think Johnny got it. Rocking horse. What is that? Shoestring? Shoelace? Oh. I don't get it. That's definitely a wedding. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Oh, we get past... Oh, we did. We got past level 1. We're going to level 2. What a goofy game. Alright, level 2. See if we can beat it. Oh, Lander was on that one. Alright. Oh, I bet it was Val. That's a good one. Was that door? Cup? Yeah, Giovanni, I've gotten that also. Yeah, I've gotten that also. That's a nose if I've ever seen one. Oh, beer. Nice. The heck? Is that a tank top? Climbing. That was like an alligator. How do you spell that? Crocodile. Sheesh. Is that a wizard? Oh, I think John... No, I guess it's not wizard. What is this blue shirt over here? It's a tank top. And that's an elephant. Queen. Nice. Got me going to level 3. It's like Earth. Dang, I tried. Alright, going to 3. Who won that one? Oh, Lander got that one too. Emilio, Mai. It's tough. There we go. They'll send you back to your home terminal, Matthew. Or it depends. If you're going from terminal to terminal, they'll send you to your terminal you was intended to go to. If you was on a road train. What is that? Is that cheese? It's like a boat. That's definitely a boat. What's that? Is that a welding mask? Ah. I'm not dancing. Parrot. Yep. Is that a peg leg? I don't understand. It's like corn. Oh, we didn't make it. We didn't make it. Oh man, that's fun. I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty fun. Yeah, that one was hard. Wow. Ma, you know it's cool because it's all interactive. Anyone can type anything, and it works. There's another one too called Words. And there's like a 5-letter word, and you start typing in words, and it starts counting them. Haven't played it though. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. All right, we'll play it again or no? I guess I can answer questions now. This music is driving me bananas. I gotta use that for a thumbnail later. That was pretty interesting. Oh, I wish this game right here would hurry up and wipe so I could play it. I guess I'll answer questions now. I'm sure we all have. Well, I'm sure y'all have some. Finally got Run 8 to work properly. Nice. I can play Run 8 if y'all want me to. I need to. I can go on the server and we can play. Yeah, I tried my stream interaction. Yeah, that's definitely one way to do it. That's for sure. What's the chat rate? It says chat rate's 36. I don't think I've ever seen it that high. What's going on, Chris? I think you may be behind a little bit. Yeah, I'll get on Run 8 here in just a second. Any of your friends working for Amtrak? No. None that Not that I'm aware of. I may have some friends that work for Amtrak, but they haven't told me. Run 8. Okay. I'll play Run 8. I was going to see if this game is wiped. I don't think it's wiped yet. Nope, it has not wiped yet. What's going on, Welder? Let's see. I'll jump on here. All right. Host. There we go. So that's on. There we go. Let me load the world here. I think load. There we go. I think anybody can get on here now too if you want to. Anything else back from NS? No, not yet. I submitted my background and stuff yesterday. I need to tag this train again. This is all going to Bakersfield. RS. KTS. Covered hoppers. All these are going to be packed because that's the only local I know. Frigid reefer cars. KMP. Gosh dang it, why did I not save that? Pack, and then tank cars going to be Geo. And then these well cars, I don't know. I don't think there's any industry. Oh, there's that one. So I don't even know if that's a local, so we're just going to leave it like this. Alright. Get out of here. Bye-bye. Day off, beard, engine rebuild. Nice. Have you bought any more skins yet? No, I haven't, Jeff. I haven't bought anything. I've hardly played, honestly. Not much like to see. That's accurate. Yeah, that's about it. That's my headlamp right here. About as dim as the lantern they give you. How do we join? So, the server. Hang on, let's see. I wonder if maybe it still works. You get the this right here is the IP. There's no password. This is the IP. No, that's not the IP. Don't pay attention to that. That is the IP. And then the port is 15197. Yeah, this game is legit. It's pretty fun. Let's see. Make sure these cars are tagged right. Yep, okay, good. It should let you in if it's all working correctly. Which is probably not. I'll have to fix something, I'm sure. This guy's lined up for Bakersfield. It's good. I bet these cars aren't up here on these locals. So we'll probably put the cars over here. I always switch this local because it's easy. It's only 3. Yeah, KTS IRG, okay. We'll go back down here and build this train again. Let's see, freight locos. Tank cars. Let's see. Boxcars on the head end. Yeah, you can welder. You can bad order cars and set and tag them with for the shop. When humping cars, how do you keep the car from going into emergency? So, Aaron, that's actually what welder does. They'll actually go out there and bleed off all the air. Welder's a car man. He'll go out there and bleed off all the air on the train. And then when you go to hump them, there's no air on the system, so you just pull the pin and it rolls. Yeah, Jeff, it did. Track authorities are really, really hard, but once you learn your area, like your territory, most of the time your track authorities are always going to be from point to point. So like Sheffield, it was from Pride to Oldham. So to say track authority number 9721 9721 to the NS Norfolk Southern 9701 9701. That'd be West WEST at milepost 401 letter A. Box 2 TWO proceed from Pride to Oldham on the main MAIN track. So once you learn your territories, it's always going to be that. Remembering, you know, learning the jargon on how to repeat the crap back is a bit of a learning curve, but it's not that bad once you actually do it. And if you have a good dispatcher where you can be like, hey, look, I'm learning, just take it easy on me, and you'll be good. I'm gonna make another video on track authorities because I feel like my videos have gotten better over time, and when I made that video, this is when I had first started. So I'm definitely gonna do that again. I'm gonna do my signals starting this week again too, using this game right here. Actually showing you instead of using Google Maps showing you, I can actually show you what a clear and divergent approach and a divergent clear and all that stuff is. Box cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we got tanks. UTLX cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's 8. Place train. We're going to place it right here. We're going to fire this joker up. And we're going to tag it. It's going to be Bakersfield LCL Power. Copy. Paste. And then this right here. 2, 3, 4, 5 of these is going to KTS. 5 of these are going to, I think it's KTS. Maybe it's KMP. Better go look. Does the engineer or conductor talk to the dispatcher? Both. Most of the time, if you're not comfortable and the engineer knows it, KTS and IRS. The engineer will talk to them, or if they want to know something, they'll talk to them. But for the most part, it's the conductor's, conductor talks. It's really kind of equal. It just really depends on the engineer. Sometimes the engineer likes to do all the talking. If that's the case, then I'll let them talk. I didn't mind. I'm going to Geo. All right. Lights, camera action. A recent track authority in Discord. Yeah, you can. I'll go over it real quick in chat just so they can see it. I have some old ones floating around here somewhere. Where are they at? Are they up there? There might be some up there. What's going on, Damien? What's the Discord link? Hang on, Donnie, I'll get it for you. Discord link is this. Let's jump on the rear. Why does it gotta be dark? I'm not. We're gonna change this. Weather. Sunny. I want to be able to see, please. Thank you. I just need to line myself in, huh? McDonald was a very, very drunken time in my life. Moving yesterday's freight tomorrow. Yeah, there you go, Donnie. Oh, did you, Damien? Yeah, I'll go over it real quick and chat. Never Amelia. Yeah, Amelia just posted one. I got some also. Uh, mm, mm. Is that one R, Amelia? Proceed to one R, or is that JR? Oh, I bet it is one R. I see, because y'all are at the 22R. Okay. Oh no, Amelia, you're good. I understand 100%. So look, here's the track authority. Um, Emilio had. So it looks kind of crazy, but the jargon and how you pronounce this stuff and how you read it back is really really hard. It's not hard. It's just it's repetition. Um, like I said, once you learn your territory and your block, so to speak, where you're going to proceed from here to here. Most of the time, it's always the same from here to here, unless there's something going on. And so, like for this one, it'd be track authority number. This is what the dispatcher would say. I could put my wig on if I've ever seen that video. Put my wig on and stuff. Let's say track authority number 8733 to the NS Norfolk Southern 1089 1089 South SOUTH at the 22R 22 letter R. Sometimes I just say 22R. It's up to them. And I'll say box 2 proceed from 1R to bib mill on the main MAIN track. And I'll say box 7 SEVEN hold 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 main track at last name point. And I'll say, then they'll go back and repeat it. Track authority number 8733 with a box 2 and a box 7. How do we used to say that? Hang on. I used to say track authority number 8733 with 2 boxes, box 2 and a box 7. 7 being hold HOLD main track at last name point. And then sometimes I'd say track authority number 8733 with a box 2. That's a 1R to bib mill on the main, and box 7 hold HOLD main track at last name point. And I'd say copied by Cobb, okayed at, and I'd repeat it back to the dispatcher. Say, okay, you correct, read it back and copied correctly. Okayed at 12:28, 1228 in the PM. Then you go back and say, okay, copied by Cobb, okayed 1228 in the PM, over. And it's very it's learning that how you repeat it back was the issue for me. Hey, haven't done a paper copy in 2 years. Man, we used to do them every day. 100. It seems like 100, especially on the main or on the local. I do a bunch of them. What's going on, real man? Really? Done on mobile app? That's pretty cool. I don't know if that's cool. I guess it's kind of scary at the same time. I wonder if I still have mine. Let me just look and see. I can show you another example because mine's gonna be a lot similar to that one too. Every now and then you'll get something goofy. I wish I still had it. We used to have a box of 12, Rule 752 RWIC, which is road worker in charge between um, on the main track between white siding and white siding was the limits, and it was they were building something or building another siding track, and that's one that used to get us all the time. Yeah, I guess the main thing, Emilio, is as long as the dispatcher knows that you understand you're going from 1R to bib mill on the main track and you're going to hold the main. Really, that's all that matters. Could be Great American Rail Fan. It could be a track. It could be a track gain. It's just the road worker in charge is normally just a guy that sits next to the tracks. So let's say there's a contractor working on a siding track. Before you can enter his limits, you have to call at him on the radio while you're rolling on the train and say, "Hey, our RWIC was, man, what was his name? Cameron. That was his name. RWIC Cameron." So I'd say, "Hey, RWIC Cameron, this is train 265." And he'll say, "Go ahead for Cameron 265." I say, "Hey, we're out here at milepost, whatever, 520. We need permission in your limits between white siding and white siding." He'll come back and he'll say, "All right." He said, "You got permission in my limits at 8:02 in the PM." So I say, "All right, got permission. RWIC Cameron's limits between white siding at 8:02, 8:02 in the PM." And that's it. And then, there'd be a certain speed you had to go. It was normally, 15, 10, 15 miles an hour. And, really, Jeff, is that a thing of the past? That's crazy. How would you respond to it, Giovanni? So the response is a little different. Oh, box 10. Oh yeah, that's true. That's a good point, Melio. Yeah. Yep, that's true. Uh, box threes are good. That's what I used to copy every day on the local work betweens. Man, you can only work between X amount, this mile post and this mile post. You can't go past it. And normally that limit was between my locals, right? And I couldn't go outside of it. But so it's really interesting how track authorities work with locals and with road trains. That's where it can kind of throw you off because it's not typically block to block. Like if my work between and Decatur was between a 362 and a 360. 360? Yeah, I think it was. And a road train coming wouldn't be going from Leeton. I can't remember the signals. Like Leeton to Decatur, it would be proceed from milepost or proceed from Leeton to milepost 360. Is that how we did that? Gosh, I can't remember. I can't remember how you used to do that. Yeah, a bunch of box threes. Yeah, that's your main locals right there, box three. Our track authority is only for areas where there aren't signals. No, Lander, it's really for protection. So imagine this. So let's say you're working at the milepost. Your local yard is at milepost 500. Let's say you have a local that's at milepost 498, and you got a local that's at milepost 502. But there's signals all between there. You can do it without signals. I mean, you can do it without track authority, but for the most part, even on signal indication territory, track authorities were typically copied, and it's just for protection. It's a lot of them are run on PTC, so that's another reason too. It's just yeah, it's simply really just for protection. Yeah, 171. Yeah, yeah, we was just talking about that earlier, Damon. 171 was the other one I forget. We just talked about it. 261, 271, something like that. So I remember we used to copy them down in Tuscaloosa. And Tuscaloosa, going to Tuscaloosa is all signal indication. Yeah, that's what it was. 261. We had 261 with signal indication, but we still had to copy track authorities. Yeah, I guess it's because Donald. I guess it's because you got to think on a local, you're going back and forth between limits. I'm not real sure either, but I think it's really just for protection and because when that track authority goes into effect, it gets sent out to the. I'm pretty sure doesn't it get sent out to the other trains moving on that line, and they have to review it. Is that right? Maybe they don't have to review it. Maybe it just pops up on their screen. Ooh, what's this one? Oh, this is box 12 and a box 10. Dang, you got box 2, 3, 10, and 12. This is where it gets complicated right here. I don't even think I could read this one back to you. I could attempt it. Let's embarrass myself. Let me look at it first. TMP. I feel like I've seen that dispatcher's name before. So this one would be. Holy cow! Y'all had a lot of stuff going on. Y'all had been working a local or doing like a pickup or something. Tina. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. I think I remember her. If I remember correctly. TMP. I'm pretty sure I remember her. I think I might have some of her in my track authority book. Through freight, really? Through freight with a work between. What the heck? Yeah, you're right. Great. I'm glad that they didn't American, but yeah, that's what I figured, Donnie. I figured that, Amelia, y'all be picking up. That's interesting. Yeah, so I can make an attempt at this. Uh, so it'd be Truck Authority 7562, 7562, then that's 4214. Norfolk Southern 4214 South, SOUTH at milepost 79 MB, 79 MB. Box 2 TWO, proceed from milepost 104 MB to the 114 MB on the main MAIN track. Box 3 THREE. Work between 114 MB and the main, no, 120 MB on the main MAIN track. Box 10 TEM between milepost 104 MB and 110 MB. Make all movements at restricted speed limits occupied. Box 12 TWLEVE. Rule 752 RWICK Creole. Um, I'm reading that wrong. No, between 104 MB and 110 MB. Um, yeah, that's right. Yeah, K Creole. Then she go back and say tractor number 7562 with 4 boxes. Box 2, 3, 10, 10 being between milepost 104 MB and 110 MB. Make all movements at restricted speed limits occupied to box 12. Honda RWIC Creole between 104 and 110. And then that conductor go back and read all that crap over again. It is. That's a cluster right there. I see what was going on now, Amelia. We're looking at it. Y'all had that work between and then that RWIC in between those limits. No, y'all had work between 114 120. Y'all had the box 10. That's what it was. The box 10 between 104 and 110. So y'all had to go at restricted speed between his limits. Hey, DJs. Yeah, DJs, I did. I was busy last week, man. I didn't even respond to you. I was actually telling the few times I was in chat on YouTube, I was like, I need to respond to DJs. But I was like, what kind of video do I want to make? And I think what I'm gonna do, DJs, I'm gonna post a series of things on my community chat, and I'm gonna ask the viewers some questions that they want me to ask you, and then we'll go from there because I have a lot of real fans on my channel now, and most of them are fans. So, and I'm still learning of the whole rail fan, the whole. I've always been caught up in the logistics side of the rail industry, and now I've dabbled into the rail fan side, or I've tapped into that market, I guess you can say, and now I'm learning a lot about different engines and stuff like that. So, yep, it's definitely gonna happen, Lander, for sure. 5 miles an hour, 5 miles an hour the whole time. That sucks. Yeah, yeah, we can definitely do that, DJ. That's good. Absolutely. What's going on, Quentin? Yeah, me too, Jonathan. That for sure. Like I didn't know what the heck a SD70 AC was. I didn't know what the heck these engines, other engines, and GP4. I knew the name like GP40, but I didn't understand why. I didn't know different horns. You guys need a CT. Come on, Emilio. So y'all want to hear something funny? I actually have the message. Where am I at? I sent a message to our local news place here. It's called ABC 3340. I sent them a message and told them that they need to make a story on the push for one man crews. And I told her that I could link the video from Mr. Jim Foot, or whatever his name is, Foot, CSX guy, about the push for one man crews. You know what this people said? He was being sarcastic. Favorite locomotives to ride in, Giovanni. So I guess looking back, yeah, I remember. So when I was in Sheffield, I didn't know anything about engines, but it was I don't know if it was ST. I think it was ST70, but it was only because of the way it sounded. What's going on, CSX Doctor? Um, yeah, John, man. Look, I'll show y'all the message. I'm not. I promise, I'm not lying. Uh, and they sent me. I gotta find it because I archived it because they replied back, and I told them I said I wish that was the case, and I linked. Actually, I linked BNSF's. How do I look at archive messages? Archive chats. Here we go. Okay, so here we go. Look at this. This is why I said I'll just read it so that way you guys ain't got to squint. It says, "Good morning. I wanted to reach out with a very important topic that is making its way around the railroad industry. CSX, NS, BNSF, all right here in Birmingham, are trying to do away with the conductors on the head end of locomotives. This is a serious safety issue to the general public in extremely dense populated cities like Irondale, Bessemer, Birmingham, etc. CSX CEO Jim Foote, Dummy, whatever his name is, made this very clear during the recent STB hearings in April. The general public needs to understand what these Class 1s are doing and how they're trying to put their safety at risk to keep shareholders happy. If you'd like to speak further and need video proof of any of this, please reach out, give them my phone number. And they said, "Hi, Joey. I just went back and watched, and what Foote said is basically we need more conductors. He was being sarcastic when he suggested running trains with one person. Regardless, the lack of people working on the railroad or rail system right now is very concerning, and it sounds like the issue isn't just hiring, but training. Thank you for bringing this to our attention." And I said, "I wish that was the case, Philip. Here's a link you can read when you get time, where the CEO of BNSF, Katie Farmer, made some remarks regarding one-man crews, and it was the aggressive measures, so to speak." And yeah, yeah, that was it. Being sarcastic. Give me a break. DJ, that's a good point. Yeah, which I didn't have inward facing camera. Yeah, I know KCS was real big about having inward facing cameras. And on the conductor seat, I mean, it was like right here, looking into my soul. I'm pretty sure I put this on Sunny. Why did this not happen? Yeah, no joke. That's right, real man. You can't be sarcastic with yeah. So after that, I sent that message. They said they're going to look into it. I sent an email to our governor here. Her name's Kay Ivey. I told her that she needs to do what New York just did with passing their two-man bill. But I mean, she's like 90 years old. So. Ooh, that might be a good point, American. I've never paid attention to load times because I was always sitting in the conductor seat, just doing my thing over there. You think you hate it now? Wait until you drive it. Yeah, that's pretty good. What's going on, Lee? I just got done with the one side of the interview. What's the next, and how long can it take before I hear from him again? So it should be pretty quickly. I think mine was within 2 or 3 days. Then you'll have another hire view session, but it'll be with an interview with a recruiter. Um, I just went through mine like a week ago. They're going to ask you about. Oh man, I made notes too, and I forgot to save them. They're going to ask you about traveling. Make sure you're aware that you'll be traveling. You're going to be working in the elements. You're going to be away from home. You're going to be on call 24/7, and just remember to reiterate that you're okay with all of that. You're aware, and your family's prepared. Uh, but yeah, it should be a couple of days, and after you hear the interview, you should get a offer. I'd probably say within maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Is it Zoom or face to face? No, Lisa. When I did it, it was just my webcam, and I couldn't see. Her name was Cassie. I couldn't see Cassie. It was just she could just only see me. I don't know if you have to cut your webcam on. I just do it. I guess that's because of this. I'm just kind of used to it. Yeah, Mike, you are, man. Hey, John, you want to do another video but forgot what you was going to talk about? I'm going to look. I don't know if you was in here earlier, John. Did you see where the UTU posted the carriers contract negotiations versus the unions? I'm going to break down a video on that. I can send a link to it if you haven't seen it on Facebook. It was on the UTU's post. Yeah, DJ, that's right. I saw a meme. It was like a uh, trying to explain to your friends how your schedule works, and it's like the guy sitting at the whiteboard with like a bunch of different papers and lines going all over the place. When he has time off. Is it the same as however you interview? Oh, wait, Lee, you may have done. I might be thinking of something different. Did you interview with a live real person today, or did you just do the pre-recorded questions? I think that's what I think you did. See you, DJs. I'll send you an email soon, man. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, Donnie, that's right. Pre-recorded. Okay, yeah. So you'll get a live person on this next one. One month later, still in consideration for CSX job. Yeah, but CSX is supposed to streamline their thing. CSX was getting pretty quick there for a little bit, but I don't know what happened. Do you untie air hoses? No. No, I never untie air hoses. I've seen a guy get whacked in the face from an air hose because there's still air on it. Lee, you should. You know what? I can look at my emails and I can show you how long it took mine. But mine might be a little bit different because I was in touch with the HR director. He actually emailed me, asked me to come back. But it should be like within a couple of days. Yeah, I say a couple of days. It might be a couple of weeks. No, he was not okay. He went to the hospital. What's going on, Jamsey? Brother? Yeah, that's right, Mike. Yeah. It may have been, was it? Hang on, John. I saw it today. Let me find it real quick. I saved it. I'll send it to you. Let's see. Saved post. Where are you? I know. I just saw it in here a second ago. Saved. There we go. This was from. Oh, this is from March the 11th. Why is that? Why is that? I just noticed that was from March. What the heck? But I mean, it's pinned, so it's obviously the same thing. I haven't even looked at this, but it's they actually It's from March. How do I share this? Share, copy. Okay. It's this one right here, John. It's showing both the carriers and what'd you say, James? You passed two CSX trains the other day when I left your house. I can't get away from. Hey, hey, funny video, James. Did you see that video I posted? It's funny you said you can't get away from them. I doubt you saw it. It's a short I posted the other day. Where's that? Uh, here it is. I was fishing a tournament,
Everywhere I go, I can't get away from them.
and this goofball comes blaring by me. That train sat there for 3 days. I practiced 2 days. And on the third day during the tournament, they finally left. Can't get away from them. Yep, always carrying out of racks. That's right. Yeah, I think so. But I want to look at the carrier to see what they have to say or what they, what they're actually had to offer. Because they said, "Who has your back?" Bad memories. Nah, maybe at Road and Rail, TSI. Train on AGS blocking West End for 3 days. What's Amelia, can you see the extra board in Birmingham? Do they not have anybody to call? Is it that bad? No one has your back out here. Really, Lee? That's awesome, man. Where's he going to in Alabama? Probably going to like Pickwick or Wilson or Gunnersville, something like that. Birmingham's short on everyone. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's cool, man. Well, you can always tell them to reach out to me. I'm no pro by any means, but that's definitely one of my goals in life. I was going to pursue it this year. Not really try and go pro, but just to see if I can hang with the big dogs, go fish with the big dogs. That got put on hold. I might try it next year. I don't know, American. I think that might be a universal term. I think everybody calls them Cubs. His name is Bryce. I don't know. I may not. I don't know if he may fish in the TBF. Is it the TBF? The Bass Federation. That's where that's like. I think it's Georgia or is it Mississippi and Alabama that faces each other? Maybe it is Georgia and Alabama. If he's fished over here, Lee, I'm sure I've gave my money away at some point in time to him. What's going on, MFD? How are you, man? What's better, being a conductor or being an engineer? I'm not sure. I would think being an engineer would be better, but I can only speak from experience and just my opinion because I've never done both. I would think that would be, but not sure. What's going on, Gabriel? You send the Cubs to the second unit, really? Long, strong, short, and wimpy. No, Jeff. The only time I ever had to deal with NS police is when we had some guys breaking into some intermobile cars going through Birmingham. They used to do it anytime you stopped at, I think it was 14th Street. I can't remember. Emilio would know. If you stopped at 14th Street on a stack train, they're going to break into your train. And they got to the point where they wouldn't let you sit still. They'd go ahead and line you up. Tell CSX and BNSF to hold on. Hey, that's right, Lee. I think that small town drug pandemic's everywhere, man. Especially where I grew up. It's pretty bad. I was fortunate. Fishing had a lot to do with me not going down that path, and I guess there's a few other things why I didn't go down that path, but fishing was definitely a big one. Yeah, but if he happens to be going to Logan Martin, Neely Henry, Lay Lake, Gunnersville, or Myth Lake, those are my little hometown lakes that I love fishing all the time. We got waypoints on all of them. MFD, yeah, it is a transition, that's for sure. I don't even know if I even fully transitioned during my 3 years. Never caught any hobo on a train. No, I've told a story a few times, but I have ran one off before with my flashlight. He was trying to jump on a train. Oh yeah, I bet, Gabriel. You get to see a bunch. No, Chandler, you can be a conductor. They call it RCO, remote control operated locomotive. You can be a RCO certified being a conductor. It pays a little more per day than being a regular conductor. I think that is varies from terminal to terminal. How much more you're paid? Yeah, Giovanni, do it, man. Yeah, see, Chandler, I enjoy switching myself. I loved working on the local I was on. Yeah, Donnie, is that you that told me about that? About all the RCO guys running through switches recently? That's wild. No, Jeff, I've never had a traction motor go out. I've had a lot of engines blow up. I had one actually blow up and blow the doors. Well, I wasn't running it. Jamal was, but um, Lee, that. So I'll tell you about Carman because I applied for a Carman too, just to have the knowledge to share on YouTube. As a Carman, training pay it's $14 an hour. That's right. I said that correctly. I promise. $14 an hour, and then top out's like 30s. Actually, let me find the email I'll show you. Because I asked, they hired me for the job, and then I asked about training, and where's it at? All right, is this it? No. Let's see, Carman. I guess I can go look at sent. Let me see if I can find it real quick. That was my email to the FRA. Okay, here we go. Um, Gosh dang it, that's not it. That's the that's the thread. His name's Jerome. All right, here we go. Here's the pay rates right here. So as a car man, first 40 days of training. Oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't 14. $16 per hour. First 40 days of training is 50% full rate, 16 an hour. That's why you're in school, so you're looking over a month. After you do that month, you're looking at 24 an hour for 204 days of training. So that's looking at almost a year, pretty much a year. 204 days is might as well be a year. Then after another year, you'll go to 25, and then after year 5, I think it's 5 years, you'll make it to 32.02 an hour. So when I saw 16 an hour for a month, uh, no. Entry level is $16 an hour, and then 24 after a month and a half. Which 24 is not bad. That's pretty good. And 25, and then but really 32 is where you want to be. $32 an hour, that's good money. But I don't know exactly what carman work. I don't know their schedule because they didn't answer that question. I asked, but I'm pretty sure they work more than 40 hours a week. So if you're looking at 32.02, just say 48 hours a week. Looking at $1,500 a week before or retirement taxes and stuff like that, insurance. So you probably bring home $1,000 a week. That's around the $70,000-$80,000 a year range. Where the steps come in engineer, Mike, you gotta become a conductor for class 1, and then get marked up. As an engineer, get promoted or not promoted, but go to engineer training or go work for like a rail museum or a short line. You can become straight engineer. Does it require experience? No. Throw this switch. Lee, depending on who you work with, if you're getting paid 384 per day, it sounds like you might be working for like CN or CP, someone like that. Maybe BN. I don't know if BN pays that much. Why is this not reverse? Thank you. No, Mike, that they used to. You used to be able to go straight to engineer school. That's not a thing anymore. CSX, so I think CSX guys make a little bit more than, but you see, it also depends on terminal. Terminals pay a little bit different, and if I think CSX does something similar. If 384 is 100%, once you're done training, you should go to 80%. Um, yeah, real man, I heard that. Me and you both. Yes, you go to whatever 80% of 384 is. Lander, that kind of that depends on terminal also, honestly. In Sheffield, it was around 7 or 8 years. Birmingham, it was around 5 until all this crazy layoffs and PSR and stuff happened. Whoa, I'm going in the building. Yeah, that's right, Roman. That's the dream for sure. Well, I'm coming in hot on this one. It must. Does CSX not have UAs, Amelia? They better. I guess they don't, do they? Because they're on that agreement. Tips for on first week on the job training. Stay close to your conductor man. Keep your head on a swivel. Ask questions for sure. There's no such thing as a stupid question. If you don't want to ask your conductor you're with, you can always come back and ask me. Um, but really, other than that, just you want to learn the basics, right? So I know you went to school, and you know, try and learn in the yard. That's one of the big ones. Trying to learn the yard, and you know, switches and locals and stuff like that. It's going to be a lot to learn pretty quick, and they just throw you out there, honestly. But yeah, a lot. Yeah, a lot of these guys, crooked. A lot of these guys that are in here have they've been here from the beginning. They came in kind of like you did before they went to school, and they've made it through school, and now they're marked up conductors, or they're in on the job training as well. So I'm glad they're still here because they could pass on a lot of information too because it's fresh on their minds. They just went through it. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, Lee. So I've always how I normally do my or how I did my interviews and my little whatever that little psychology test crap is. I'm either uh really on this side or really on this side. And when I interview, you know, I they ask about stories about being safe or something like that, and I keep it short and sweet. How long does it take to get marked up? I think it's 3 weeks of training, and then after that you got like what is it, 8 to 10 weeks of on the job training, and then you're marked up. How'd this switch get pushed back? Oh, I didn't go out right there. Why did I say Barstow? And you're right here. You should be going into the yard, brother. Do you have to qualify to mark up? When I was there, yes. The trainmaster was supposed to come out and ride with you, but my trainmaster never did. She would just watch me work a local, and then say, "Oh yeah, he knows what he's doing." Marked up. Hmm. I'm gonna try something real quick, just because. Dun, dun, dun. How do I do that? Media source? Is that what it is? Hey, look at that. It's working. But I don't want it to loop 24/7. That's gonna be the problem. Oh crap! Let me do that. Oh, there we go. Uh, dun 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 dun. Yeah, bars are looking mighty empty. Yeah. There's supposed to be some trains on here, but I don't know if there is. I don't know why there's not. There's three. There's not. I can spawn some trains in. Do all trains have mirrors? That's a good question, Mike. Because I'm not positive. I've never paid attention to that. I don't think so. I know for a fact they all don't because I've seen one get ripped off at Neptune Street in Memphis. The tracks are so close. You got CSX, UP, Norfolk Southern, BN. 5 tracks really tight together. Have you known anybody that actually failed to qualify? No, I haven't. On the job training, assume you're working on a good schedule and then get thrown to the wolves. No, Lee, so typically they have a conductor's trainee extra board. And whenever a train's getting called out, they call the Cub 2 and tell them to show up and they'll say you're on train 264, your conductor so and so and so and so, report to the washroom at that time and find your conductor, get on the train with them. They kind of get you prepared. It's some weeks are good because you're on locals and the locals work set hours and you go home. But then the other part is that you gotta learn the territory going to terminal so you get on call. Hey Rebecca, getting ready for Georgia training in a couple of weeks. Any good tips? I guess the biggest tip is to focus on your signals. I know that's you may not know exactly what signals you're on. I'm not sure where you've hired out of, but if you've hired anywhere in the South, it's going to be Southern signals. Um, I've got some videos in there. I might have another video this week going over signals and actually showing on this train simulator what a clear block is and what a approach block is and all that stuff. Uh, yeah, but as soon as you figure out what signals you're on, go ahead and start studying those because that's where everybody fails. After that, the rules and the training program and how it is, they set you up to pass. They go over everything that's on the test, and you have practice tests on the laptop. And main yard Conway. What is that's got to be Conrail, right, guys? I'm pretty sure somebody in here knows. Are the tests long? Yeah, they're pretty long. I think they're like 80 to 100 questions. I think that's right. Maybe they're a little bit shorter than that. Gosh, it's been so long. You're back, so you can Google uh Conrail Norfolk Southern Conrail signals, and I hate to say it, but those are the hardest ones. What happens if you fail? If you fail, you're pretty much fired and sent back home. Yeah, yeah. So reach out to your friends that you know and make sure that it is double check and make sure it's Conrail. If it is Conrail, go ahead and start learning Conrail signals. It's those are tough. No, Lee, it's after 8. Well, let me take that back. I'm pretty sure it's after 8 hours still. Old Conrail, that's good. That's it's good that you know that because that's the biggest problem. When I went to school, we had. I don't want to scare you by any means, but uh, I went to school. I think we had 80 something people in my class, and 40 of them failed because of the Conrail signals. Hey, what's up, Booker T? I like that name, man. How long do you have to wait to become an engineer after being a conductor? Rampage, that's a trick question. And what I mean by that is it's all based on terminals. Some terminals are. Um, we're going to jump on a train and just ride if I can find one. Um, it's all based on your terminal, and let me in. It ain't gonna let me in because it's. Oh, there we go. We'll ride with these goofballs and see. Um, but yeah, it's all based on your terminal. Sometimes it's 5 years, sometimes it's 8 years, sometimes it's 10 years. 6 weeks of vacation, I believe you can, but it's after like 20 years. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. What are you doing? Yeah, that's good. That's good, Rebecca. Yeah, you'll be fine. You know the best part. The reason that they failed is they didn't know what they were. They didn't know their signals when they were getting into it. Into school. They were told the first or second day, and then after that, it was it. Sheesh. Jermaine, that's pretty serious, man. Hey, Real Hag. Any questions? Let me know. That's awesome, man. Thank you for being here because a lot of people have questions, including myself. That's for sure. Still trying to figure out how to join the session. Amelia, if you go to, oh man, click F2, and it'll pull up the network page, and then click. Actually, you know what? Let me do this right here. I'll show you. Let me click save, overwrite, main menu. Okay. Hey, Rohack, thank you, man. Appreciate that, brother. Huh?
Love waving at you on the TV.
Oh yeah. I have my pulled up in there. Yeah. Hi. Thank you, Ray. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Uh, Rohack caught me off guard. What was I about to say? Oh, Emilio. Hit F2, and then you'll go to client. And on here, the IP address is that link I sent. I'll send it again if I need to. And then the IP address is the 15197. Just put that link in this one, and then the port. There's no password, and just click join session. You'll be good to go. Load. There we go. Oh, thank you again, Rohag. That's awesome, man. I don't know what train. I'm just going to stop immediately and relinquish. I'm just going to take the train from him. Yeah, Chandler, I do. About to start NARS next week. Nice, man. That's good. Give me my train. Lee, so they'll pay for your mileage driving there. And I believe they'll pay for your mileage to drive home one time. I would say do it because I mean, that pays pretty good if you can get home within a reasonable amount of time. I don't know how big this train is. Let's see what it says. 7,000 tons is only 6,500 feet. Nice. All right. Oh yeah. So you can drive home if you want to. I did, but I also only live 2 hours away. Oh, do we stop on a grade? Oh, we're wheel slipping, aren't we? Get a freaking knuckle because I don't know what I'm doing. How grade are we on? Okay. Rolling. It's good. Barely. But the EOT's moving, so we're stretched out at least. Okay. How do you join your server? Like I just posted in there, Chandler. Let me give y'all the links. Your Discord server link expired. Sheesh, I would need to fix that too. Discord server, invite, copy. Here's Discord. Not going to work for the railroad, but know a lot about trains, but learn about stuff like PTC and DPUs, but didn't know how to set it up. You talking about on the game, Anthony? Or you talking about in real life? In real life, I couldn't tell you. That'd be a question for Railhag. Oh, that's a good question, Roman. I may not. I don't even know if that's a. I didn't know that was a thing. Your invite link expires in 7 days. No, never. Create new link. Copy. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Real Hay. Appreciate it, man. I hope I'm shedding some good light into the industry. I'm doing everything I can to fight for two-man crews. I've emailed everybody in my area, senators and congressmen. I don't know what our track speed is. 40. Lee, no, you don't have to do that anymore. So, when they hired me as a carman, they asked for my vaccination cards. And I'll be honest, I'm not vaccinated. I never did get vaccinated. The federal government passed or did disregard that mandate for federal employees to get vaccinated. So that's not a thing anymore. I sent an email to HR telling them that I wasn't vaccinated. I put on my application that I had it, that I had my card or whatever, but I just told them I didn't have it, wasn't going to get it, didn't have to get it anymore because of the mandate, or the federal government doing away with the mandates. Carman, what does he do again? Repairs rail cars. Well, brake test, lace air hoses, bleed brake valves, replace, they fix rail cars. You gotta get them FRA, within the rules of the FRA to get them back on the tracks. Yeah, Rebecca, it was in mine also. Yeah, they'll ask you about it, and I just, it's not a mandate anymore. No, CO Emilio. I withdrew my application as a carman. What's the hell out of rail cars? Yeah. Yeah, they got DPUs on Run 8, and I forgot what it is. I think it's shift bracket sign up here by the P, and that's how you fence them off if you need to. Oh, Rampage, I started question. Another question, one-man cruise. How's it even going to work out? I can't imagine one person hauling 13,000 foot train by themselves. So from my understanding, Rampages, they're going to have ground-based conductors that are responsible for like 100 miles. They're going to have their own vehicle. So there's going to be an engineer on the head end running. If the engineer has any problems, they're going to try and say the conductor can drive to wherever they're at. The only problem with that is tracks, anywhere on the track is not accessible. That's not realistic. They can argue that, but it's not realistic. The biggest thing that I stand on as far as one-man crews is again, I know a lot of y'all have heard me say this, but it's this book right here. This is the book of all the chemicals that we haul to NS. And on my consist, I can see what chemical it is. What's going on, TJ? It is. If I could grab my consist, I can tell you what chemical I'm hauling, if it's derailed and it's spilling, or if it's derailed and I think it's spilling. I know it tells you who to call, tells you, how far to evacuate based on wind speed. This is the biggest reason this is the biggest crutch that I stand on when it comes to fighting for two-man crews. Then you have the argument, the engineer. What if something happens to the engineer? What happens if you get a knuckle? Yeah, this is the emergency response handbook. I don't even know if they give this, or guidebook. I don't even know if they give this out anymore. It's from 2016. It's a good one to have, though. I'm trying to get a conductor. Hey, I want the money. My kid is grown. I'm divorced. I have nothing holding me here. Oh, nice. That's good, Lee. Yeah, go for it, man. It's on the MTR now. Nice. That's good. Let me pin this message. Ooh. To look at stuff like what? Oh, like your situation, Lee. I don't know if they look into it, but you could definitely. I would definitely bring it up if I was in your shoes. You know, I'd make them understand, like, hey, look, like, I don't have any reason to not go whenever you call, pretty much. Yeah, you're right, MFT. Crazy, ridiculous, and you know they're gonna fight for it tooth and nail. Hey, Giovanni, thank you, man. Chandler, they call it the golden ticket. All right, that's 30 years and you retire at 60. So I was told, MFD might can contest to this, I was told you really want to hire in around 26, 27. The reason being is that gives you time to be fired, gives you time to be furloughed. So you got extra 2 or 3 years there to be fired and to be furloughed. So that way, when you're around 60, you'll have 30 years in exactly and you can leave. Did you ever get in, Emilio? Or is it not working? It may not be working. Yeah. I'm not. I think NS runs to Florida. I know they run down to Mobile and over to Louisiana. No, Lee. I know plenty of guys that's hired in their 40s. Black screen for me. Might want to refresh the page, Emilio. Yeah, that's true, TJ. That's true. Oh, on Run 8, not YouTube. Oh, got you. Oh, like, is it not working at all? Like, the game's not working? Dang, it's already 9 o'clock. What the crap? That went by quick. Good, too. No, Lander, I don't know much about it. I know they're trying to do it. I don't know how much KCS pays. I know CP pays pretty well. Anything new from NS? No. No, I mean, I did my medical and my background stuff. I submitted all it yesterday, and still haven't received an email back about my questions as far as sign-on bonus or none of that. Yeah. I had to do 2 of them for some reason. It was weird. I didn't have to go make an appointment. I just had to fill out some paperwork. What are they looking for in medical? The big one, Lee, is BMI, body mass index, so it's got to be under 40. They don't like that. Anything over 40, they don't like it. If you have sleep apnea and you're on a CPAP machine, they'll want to see that. And other than that, pretty much good. Hair follicle test. They'll do check your vision for make sure you're not colorblind. I've had some guys ask me if high blood pressure is a deal breaker, and it's not. High blood pressure is protected. Yeah, really. I think diabetes might be protected under the Disability Act also, though. I may be wrong. I know high blood pressure is. Let's see. It's protected under ADA. Yeah, diabetes is protected also, it says. That's good. They may have not wanted it at one point in time, I bet. But now they can't. They can't turn you down because of it. High cholesterol, might be. Oh, you should be good, Lee. They used to measure your neck, or they asked some medical about CPAP. But I remember some NS guys. They used to measure their neck, and if it was a certain width, they'd put you on a CPAP machine, and you had to use it X amount of hours per month. And they had this little, like a little SD card, like one of these little things, but a micro SD, and it records when you used it. And if you didn't use it, they would fire you. But if you haven't used it in years, you should be good. They'll definitely reach out to you if there's any problems, that's for sure. Are we ever going to make it to the top of this hill? Been running 24 forever. How did jobs bids work? Jeez. Bids work. They post a job up for bid. Anybody can bid on it. The man with the highest seniority gets the job. They don't give you. Actually, no. There is some.
Milepost 588.4. Main 1. Ambient temperature 74 degrees.
There are some bids for certain trains. Like in Birmingham, you've got 219 and 220 you can bid on. That's the hot shot trains. You get the Meridian in like 3 or 4 hours. Yeah, I think so, Lee. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the whole HIPAA deal. Can you do the same train or job every time? You can. If you hold a local. You either hold a local or you hold that certain train. Like in Birmingham, like that 219. That's what they do every single day. And, whoa, rail man. Buy some new crankbaits on me since we're doing donations. Thank you, man. Too kind, man. Too kind. You should got your dad a shirt. I know what I might do. Don't buy a shirt, Rail man. Don't buy one. I might send you one. How about that? Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that sincerely. That's too kind. Um, have you ever hauled anything interesting or different rail cars? The chick kicked you out? What chick kicked you out? What in the world? No, yeah, I did. I did say thank you. No, thank you, and I said you should have got your dad that shirt or got yourself a shirt, but uh, I'm gonna send you one because I know the one you want, and I'll get with you on Discord. I'm gonna send you. I'll send you a shirt, man. That's too kind, but thank you. I appreciate that. No, Lee. No, no. I I never started this channel for money. Honestly, I really just I enjoy the rail industry, but uh, yeah, don't feel obligated to donate anything at all. Rail man, I must have deep pockets. That's what it is. Oh, I can fix that, rail man. What size does he need? You can send it to him on Discord if you want to. Oh yeah, it's definitely appreciated. That's for sure. Dalton, that's a full tank of gas in my gas saver. I got a little Acura TSX I drive to work. Oh really? I haven't even looked at it. There is a bunch of people in there. That's nuts. Everybody's got Discord nowadays, it seems like. Really, Rebecca? That's freaking nuts. It used to take months for this to actually happen. What's going on, Mike? Oh, is my speed still 40? Oh, it's 45. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm glad to see that it's going a lot quicker. But they did take forever for a long time. Approach restricted, or what is this? Approach limited, right? For you, whatever that system's called. No, approach medium. Thank you, Lander. Appreciate that, man. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that, real man. I do. That's too kind, man. Too kind. Yeah, Dalton, I am. Yeah, Rebecca, it used to be horrible. Am I still on a grade? Oh, I am. Whoops. 2XL. Okay, let me fix that real quick while I'm sitting here. Going up a hill. Print full. Straight out of seniority shirt. Yeah, that's the one. There we go. Get that done. Did the IP change? It may have changed. I'm not sure. Mine may have changed. Do I need to... can you not get on there, Dalton? Probably Amelia. That's probably why you can't join. What baits do you use or prefer? Oh, that's a good question. I forgot we're on our approach. I don't know where my next signal is. My go-to baits this time of year is like probably a jig. I love a jig. I love worm, especially when it's hot. Early in the morning, some type of topwater bait, like a walking bait. Hang on, let me get stopped here. Buzz bait, spinner baits. The shad spawn was going on a couple weeks ago. Okay, let me... let's see. Let me fix my IP real quick. Oh man, I forgot what I called that thing, Dalton. What was that? Crap. I forgot that website I went to. Uh-oh. Can't remember. I'll have to wait and find it. I can't. Oh man. You want to use crankbaits? Yeah, hey, I'll throw a crankbait this time of year too. Especially on ledges like at Gunnersville. There's some serious fish that can be caught on a crankbait. 3, 4, 5 XD, 6 XDs. I hate throwing them because it's a workout. Holy cow. It kills you, but they work. Sexy shad. Any of those shad colors. I need to make a fishing channel, but it's just so hard for me to focus on filming when I'm fishing because I get I get so dead set on actually trying to catch fish. Man, let's see. I have news. Do you have work stories to share that are interesting? Oh, I have plenty of work stories that are interesting. Yep, plenty of those. A lot of them are not G rated. Oh, real man, oh, look, hey, I just started tinkering around with woodworking. I don't know what I'm doing, I'll be honest with you. I just made a post today, actually. This is a planner. So I made a planner for me and my kid. My daughter helped me. Made one, and my buddy wanted one, so I made this one. All it is it's just this picket fence. I made that, and then let's see. There's another one I was proud of. I was proud of this one. I made this one. It's all out of picket fence too. I went and bought a sawmill. Oh, not a sawmill. I went and bought a table saw. I've already got a miter saw and bought a table saw so I can make the rips for the X's. And then I was proud of myself on those, and then I made this one right here. And this was all because of YouTube. I ain't gonna sit here and pretend like I designed any of this. All YouTube. But yeah, I was proud of myself for those. Gave them away. Time for a new wife. No real related stories that you rated, yeah. Yeah, so I've been watching this guy, real man. You might see him. I can't remember what's his YouTube channel. Matt. Oh man, what is his name? Matt. Dang it. Um, Matthew Peach is his name. He's fairly new on YouTube and he's blown up here recently. This is his channel. But he's the one I got the video idea from. So he shows you how to make the planners. He shows you how to make like that's the planner that I made right there. I showed you a picture of with the X. And he's got these plans on Etsy. They're like $10. You can download them. The $6 planner, and that's what it was. It's just a couple picket fence, 6 foot or 8 foot picket fence. But yeah, he's pretty. I like the guy. I emailed him, and he emailed me back. It's pretty cool. Matt Ramsey. No, why have I heard that name before? Matt Ramsey. Where do I know Matt Ramsey? No, Dave Ramsey. Haven't seen him yet. Yeah, he's you probably know he's more his niche is more beginners, and I take it you're not a beginner, so you may not get any value out of his videos, but it's good for new guys and girls looking to get into it. Yeah, I've got to figure out. I can't remember what it was freaking called. It's like called Free Emilio Free. Oh man, like a free IP host or something like that. Creature. All right, let's see. Man, I can't figure. I can't remember what the website was. I'll find it here in a second. Man, I should say that website. Steve Ramsey. Oh, Woodwork Web. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I've heard of Woodwork Web. I know y'all are sitting here. Y'all aren't. Y'all probably like, what in the world? Oh man, I can't think. It was DNS something. DNS. Free DNS. Was it hosting? The Cloudflare? I don't think so. Let's see if I can come up with one right here on this website. Maybe I can. Because I had it up for a while, but there wasn't too many people getting on here. And I got on here one day and it was just, there was trains everywhere. Um, I don't know how to do any of this. I'm gonna pull y'all up over here so I can see. Why is this so difficult? Hmm. Guild. Was that Guild? Yeah, Guild of America. I've never heard of that one. I need to look into that. I find all that interesting. It's cost me. It's cost me some money, that's for sure. What's going on, Cody? What in the world is all of this? This. quad 9. Oh, what's that noise? It scares me every time I hear that. Thank you, Daniel, if you're in here. I don't know if you're here or you're watching a video somewhere else. No. Dalton, I can't remember. Do you remember what the website was that I went to? I can't remember what it was. I cannot remember what it was. Guess I can try and look back on my history. Thursday, June the 2nd. No, it was way back before then. May 30th. Let's see, when did I send that? I sent on the 29th, so I gotta be getting close. Oh, crap. Let's see. 31st. Twenty-ninth. There it is. I found it. I found it. Okay. Dynu, D-Y-N-U. Matthew Peach, real man. No, I haven't looked at anything at Discord yet. What is your least favorite UP motor, Cody? See if it's working now, Dalton. I think it should be. Unless my IP has changed. We can see right here. IP config. So attempt to connect and sit there. Odd. Okay, so let's see. Let's do this. Okay. Now, hang on a second. Maybe it's working now. I just think it's updated my IP address changed somehow. One five one nine seven. Yeah, 15197. It's the same website as before. The Railroad Talk. This one right here. Same thing, really. Wonder why. What if I can just make another one? Same good domains. Dun 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 dun. Right, I think I got it now. So try this one. Main menu. Try that one. Let me host it real quick. That's gonna be the new IP. I don't know what happened, but for some reason my IP changed. Host session. Okay. It got dark real quick. Check your email. Will do, Chris. Which one? Railroad Talk email? Gmail? AOL? Got too many of them, honestly. Ooh. Very nice, Chris. Very nice. I ain't gonna read that out loud, but that's pretty cool, man. Happy for you. I hope it works out too. Thankfully, we got it working. I guess my computer restarted. I don't know. It changed my IPv4. Oh man, I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up in the morning. Doom, 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 doom. Real man, you still in here? Mm, 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 mm. So, that caught me off guard. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna order that. I'm gonna order that shirt 2X. Right. As soon as I get it, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm about to order it now. Uh, I've got to figure out how to add this. They make this so difficult. You have a college degree to navigate some of the stuff. I don't have that. Size 2X. Whoop, wrong one. Hey, John. After stalking your videos. Nice. Thank you, man. I appreciate the support. I gotta make another one called Straight Out of Points for my BNSF trained men and women. When they're back in stock, I am an XL. Gotcha. That'll work. They should be in stock now. So I got this going through. So it's weird how like I said, it takes like a college degree to figure this crap out. So Printful prints the stuff for me, but I have to link it to my Etsy shop. So then my Etsy shop, uh, whenever orders placed on my Etsy shop, um, the money I pay Printful to pay for it. The money from Etsy shop comes to me. So I'll pay, I think it's like $16 or something like that to have it made. Then like you pay 20, so 20 will go, so I'll get $4. So that'll come to me, and then that goes shipped to you. It's how it normally works. But I can, they should be in stock now. I'll have to look and see. Doom, 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 doom. 2XL. You having a hard time, Dalton? Or is that Amelia over there? Jack, me traded that as not one. Oh, it was Amelia. Waiting to hear from NS to my background answer the medical question. I'm thinking probably September, October starts training. Could be sooner, Johns. It could be. NS has done really good at streamlining this process here recently. A girl, Rebecca, was in here earlier, and she said it took like a couple of weeks, and she had her start date. So, um, Chandler, yeah, be sure and put the port 15197. That's gonna be your IP. The 5-digit number is the port. No password. Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh, Dalton, yeah, I have seen that one. Yeah, I have seen that one. Do we got rules for the server? No, man, just have a good time. That's all that matters. No, you can't do anything that's if you tear something up, guess what? We'll just load the world back in. It's not a big deal. Just delete the train. Not real sure what I was thinking, real man. Hang on, I'm gonna send you a message on Discord real quick. I can find. There we go. So I was gonna ship it to my house and ship it to you. That says backwards. What is it? Why do I have a fly in my face? Come on. They don't get in a hurry when hiring. Yeah, that's true. Very, very true. Unfortunately, they don't. Some hump cars going. Go for it, man. I can spawn you a train in right now. Let me build you a train real quick. Let's see. Clear. Oh, let's see. Dum, dum, dum. Mm. Oh, whoop! Break out! Break out my card. You gotta unlock the sugar. I don't know if y'all do this or not. I lock my debit card every day. And it has caused me a lot of embarrassment every now and then. I'll go and swipe my card and they'll decline. I'm like, oh, sorry, hang on a second. Everybody's looking at you. This guy's broke. Like, no, my card's just locked, man. All right, there we go. Semi-fit dad club shirt. What part of the state do you live in? I live in Birmingham, in Alabama. You spawn some hump engines? Okay, let me spawn you a train real quick. I'll tag it for you real quick. Oh yeah, so you got your BNSF engines. Okay. Let's see, freight car. I'm just gonna reefer cars, tank cars. Where's my acid cars? There we go. All right, there we go. Let's see. Place train. Actually, I'll go down here and do it. Tagger. Let me go to the depot. Destination tags. All right, let's see. Put SDG. Oh crap! Why did I do that for? No. Sorry, Nick. SDG. There we go. Oh my gosh, my pants are driving me bananas. Wadawi. Yeah, I know where Wadawi is. Like Wadawi, that's a good one. I used to say wee do wee. Wee do wee. Let's see. This one, this one, this one, this one. Almost done. Let's see. What the crap? My game just crashed. Gosh dang it. Yeah. Monsters Inc. That's funny. Weedoo. Yeah, weedoo. Yeah, it's weird. Everybody's just crashed. That's odd. It's up now though. I just gotta refresh it. It'll be good. Mm, right. Oh man. Okay, so it's back up and running. Y'all can play. I think I'm about to get the heck up off here though, but the server will stay on. I've got to go lay down, take a shower, go lay down, wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I might be on here tomorrow afternoon. It just depends on what we got going on. We'll see. But cool. Thank y'all for being here. Railman, all you guys, thank y'all for the donations and stuff. That's quite amazing to be honest with you. Lander, have you been on or seen videos of street running trains? That's pretty interesting. And I saw a video of one. Yeah, I saw a CSX. I think it might have been Tampa. CSX like local running through the middle of the city. That's pretty interesting. Um, living in the Stone Age, Johns. Yeah, it's weird, man. It's like internet's a necessity. It's strange. But all right, y'all have a good night. Thank y'all again for being here. I'll see y'all. Video will be out Wednesday. I was gonna post them at 4 p.m. Post them at 1, so it'll be Wednesday at 1 p.m. I'll post the next video. It's gonna be a good one, especially for you new guys. Very, 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 very important that you get this whenever you get marked up. So some of